most important Iranian faction in Syria that possess countless heavy weaponry and an electronic army, with its task to manage media propaganda for Tehran and its armed factions, in addition to thousands of fighters including Afghan and local members, with various combat missions assigned to them. Liwa Fatemiyoun was formed in 2014 with facilitation by the Syrian government to support it militarily against its opponents at the hands of Iranian veterans.
The most prominent of them is Ali Reza Tawassuli, known as Abu Hamid,
who was killed in 2015 during battles in Daraa against Al-Nusra Front alongside with prominent commander in the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC, Sayyid Ahmad Qurashi, who was killed in July during an unknown drone attack near the Syrian-Iraqi border east Deir ez-Zor. The Liwa consists of an Afghan Shiite group, mostly Hazara, the third largest ethnic group in Afghanistan alongside with Syrian fighters. Why was it formed? The Liwa was formed under the pretext of countering ISIS, as Iran has claimed since the very beginning. But the goal was revealed during the past years to be countering anti-Shia ideas and serving Iranian interests. The Liwa, which consists of Asayib Ahlul Haq, Zulfikar, and other, is one of the prominent factions funded by Iran in Syria and directly affiliated with the IRGC. So it deploys in different Syrian areas, which are held by the government forces, prominently in Bedia, the countryside of Aleppo, Idlib, and Deir ez-Zor. According to international reports, the number of the Liwa's militant is estimated at 3,000, while the deputy commander of Liwa Fatemiyoun, Sayyid Hassan Husseini, better known as Sayyid Hakim, said that the Liwa consists of 14,000 fighters. Recruiting young men. Years after direct combat and the Syrian conflict was limited to certain geographies, Liwa Fatemiyoun moved to recruiting Syrians and sending them to battlefields, exploiting their livelihood conditions, relying through training courses on the ideological factor which Tehran relies on to form networks of local proxies, through volunteer offers to the Syrians with monthly salaries of about $200, but they pay $500 to Afghans according to the reports. Mass violations. Human rights reports recorded dozens of violations committed by the Liwa. Most of them were committed in Deir ez-Zor, including killing civilians with stray bullets in security pursuits by militants of the Liwa, seizing positions of IDPs under the pretext of the owner's involvement in anti-government factions, attacking and arresting civilians under the pretext of having ties with the autonomous administration in Rojava, turning public and private positions into headquarters for the Liwa. Fatemiyoun Electronic Army. Liwa Fatemiyoun has an electronic army known as Fatemiyoun Electronic Squad, which was established on January 29, 2020, defined by Washington Institute for Near East Policy to be a facade group that carries out cyber attacks on behalf of Kataib Hezbollah against the US, Gulf countries, and Iraq, as the group defines itself on their Telegram account to be a group of Husseini youth assumes to defend the religion Shia Islam and its historic and contemporary leaders in the electronic realm. A research by Washington Institute showed that the team's actions are all centered in Iraq and include hacker accounts or websites on social media of Iranian groups' enemies and lift restrictions imposed on the group's accounts. The team also spread disinformation promoting incitement campaigns according to the research. The Fatemiyoun Electronic Squad is a sister to the Fatemiyoun Field Squad, which participate in smear and intimidation campaigns against activists, media personnel, and politicians.